Apparently, we are recording this podcast in 120 BPM. Apparently.
Where I like it.
Alright, you about?
Yeah.
I figured we'd like maybe talk a little bit first and then light them up once we get going on the thing. Unless you want to start out the.
Yeah.
Huh? Hey guys, welcome to the first ever episode of A Drink and a Joint with Toby and Davvy. I'm Davy Glab.
And I'm Toby.
Yeah, you are.
You don't need to know my last name. It's not important.
Yeah. Okay, so the premise of A Joint and a Drink is pretty well just that. Toby and I get together and we're going to smoke a joint and have a drink and talk about a topic. Most weeks, we'll pick a certain kind of topic to discuss and go over. But for these first few, we're going to kind of tell some personal stories, I guess.
Yeah.
Since Toby and I have been best friends for about a decade now. Writing partners, musical partners, lived at the same houses.
Crashed on the same couch.
Yeah, kind of like an old married couple. But it works. We get shit done.
And in the same way, we're not sexual. Just like
an old married couple. Just two old queens. Just
living
hanging
out
out.
the days.
Just living out their days. All right, so for this first one, we figured that we would kind of talk about the day we met because it itself is kind of steeped in youth and psychedelic drugs and
led to a lot of things.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. All right, well, Toby's already lit his joint. You lighting it with this thing? With this fucking thing?
Yeah.
This thing's what? Mossy. It would be some redneck shit, wouldn't it? Oh, hey. But, wouldn't this just, Alright.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. And today we're drinking some, what are we drinking today, Toby?
Some Sauv Blanc.
Oh, some of that Sauv Blanc.
Light fruity. What kind of undertones do you taste there?
Little wood chippy. Little bit
oaky,
oaky
I
timbre.
like bark.
Yeah, I like just ripping bark off the side of a tree. All right, well,
I think to start the story, we have to introduce our friend Houston.
Yeah.
He's the one who introduced us. And I'm sure, just like he did me, he said who I was about to meet. He kind of explained who I was about to meet, and it was an old friend of his.
Oh, see, well, I had no idea you were in the car. So okay. I just knew that he and Ryan, which our friend Ryan Crabtree, incredible musician. They're both incredible musicians.
True.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a big part of us too. We're musicians and producers and just like our whole entire group of friends.
Yeah.
And it's cool that we've all kind of grown up together and watched each other become.
Yeah, Houston got a baby now.
Yeah, like days ago. Shout out to that little kid. But anyway, so yeah, Houston. So he had told you that you were about to meet me?
Yeah, well, he explained, because they were about to dose and go to, what was it? It was a symphony?
It was like the Chattanooga orchestra doing Beethoven.
Yeah.
They decided they were getting... See, I had no idea about that either. I didn't know. I thought we were just hanging out.
Yeah.
So I thought I was getting picked up to hang out, because that's like... So
I was like...
Do
you remember?
When I met Houston, I was 15.
15.
So, I met him one day walking around with this kid. We were walking around downtown, and we just happened upon that breezeway to Stone Cup.
Yeah.
And we walked down there, and I was just trying to bum a cigarette, and I saw Houston and Troy sitting at this table in the breezeway, and I walk up to him, and I was like, hey, man, do you have, a cigarette I can bum? He's like, I need you to show me your ID and prove that you're under 18 before I give you this cigarette.
Oh.
I was like, what? Okay. And then he gave me the cigarette, and we were standing there talking for a minute, and then he and Troy just kind of left. They kind of dipped off on me and Dylan. I guess they thought we were just like stupid kids, but we walked down the stairway down there to the parking lot is what I was looking for.
Oh, park. Coolidge Park.
Yeah, Coolidge Park. And as we walk down there, Troy pulls back out in his Saab and screeches his tires, and Houston's like, "Get the fuck in the car!" Yeah. and then he and Troy took us to the Stairway to Nowhere, over off of is that Lee? Over there off that.
I know where you're talking.
Yeah. And then we got high there, and then that's how I met Houston.
Yeah.
But yeah, I straight up thought that.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. Well, how did you meet Houston?
Oh, that is a good question.
Do you even
probably
remember?
Did he go to Chat? He went to Chat City.
Yeah, I think, because you guys met going to
middle college.
Because that's a thing here in the United States. For our international listeners, if there are any of you.
You can go to college in 9th grade.
Yeah. You can be a child around adults. Like, your divorced 45-year-old mom decided to go back to college. You could be there with her.
Yeah, but I just decided to skip classes and do drugs with my friends by the river, and Houston showed up.
Okay, so it was just kind of like you were already hanging out with people, and then one day he was just there.
Yeah, I probably said Gable. I think I met Gable first.
Okay, see, that's another fella.
Yeah, all these people are important.
Yeah, these people come into play.
But yeah, I think it was Gable. Gable seeks people out, so he brings a lot of people with him.
Right? He's like
be together, you know?
He does. He has a knack for that, for like seeking out the same kind of like, I don't know, energetic
like-minded
signature.
people.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're all kind of fucked up.
Yes,
maybe that's it.
That's why we've clung.
Oh, we're just a group of insane people.
Managing. We manage, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're out among the public. So
yeah, I go outside. I go to the gas station.
we go to work. We come home.
Yeah,
we live. If you prick us, do we not bleed? But anyways,
they were dosed and going to the symphony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so again, I had no idea that Toby was going to be in the car, because I'd heard of Toby. I'd only heard of this man, this young, dreaded Billy Goat of a man.
Yeah. Always in the same shiny shirts.
Oh shit!
Talking about some philosophy.
Your green shiny shirt. I remember that shit with like, oh man.
It moved.
Ain't no security camera gonna pick you up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you had those like round glasses too.
I was out there for a sec. When
Chest hair like a motherfucker.
It was just like a lot of dose. Just about every day for a period.
Yeah. For the people just listening on our podcast, Toby is a very hairy individual.
Inside and out.
When I say he literally coughs up fur balls, we don't know where they come from. But yeah, Billy Goat. But it's not demeaning when I say Billy Goat.
Nah, dude, they're cool. They can climb.
Yeah, bro. Climbing goats. At least you're not a fainting goat.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
No,
follow.
Narcolepsy goat.
But narcolepsy is real and it is serious.
Yes, and this whole thing is for narcolepsy. Why are we doing
sponsored
this?
by
the way, why are we here?
Sponsored by the research.
We have a 15-yard run for narcolepsy.
Yeah.
They're gonna fall. That's about what we can get.
It's really more like a run against the clock. Because it's not like they're ever going to reach it. So it's really just which one passes out last. They wake up to being like given a sash or something.
Good. That's awesome. The best way to wake.
You like wake up and you're at the end of A New Hope. Just getting fucking metal. But not Chewy, though. Chewy got fucked out of that. No, that was stupid. But anyways, Houston and Ryan get to my house to pick me up, which I lived with my mother in the suburbs at the time. This was before I dropped out of high school, and Toby and I went on the road for like 4 years.
Yeah. Stop being people for a minute.
Yeah.
See.
Well, it became more of like an essence of a person. We didn't really exist anywhere. But Houston and Ryan get to the house, pick me up. I get in the back, and I have no idea who the fuck this sketchy hairy dude is sitting next to me who's being real quiet and then just really wants to listen to Tool or Infected Mushroom, and I had never really listened, and that shit intimidated me so much.
That's just intense. That was that's where it was.
I just didn't know what to think of you at first, honestly. But like I could assume you thought the same. I'm sure I looked like a fucking poser back then.
No, you've always been too cool for school.
Oh yeah.
No, but the only thing I don't remember where we went. I remember we went to Ryan's house.
No, we were at Houston's that night.
We were at Houston's?
Do you not remember that?
Oh, those dogs. Oh, the little chihuahuas and shit.
Yeah. Do you know? Okay, so.
That's our co-producer, Jared.
What was your question, Jared?
Well, yeah, everybody just went to the symphony there. Everybody's dosed.
Okay, so what that was Houston and Ryan had dosed on acid, LSD, and gone to the symphony. I had no idea that they were going to the symphony, so I was actually kind of bummed out because I thought we were going to go just hang out. I had no idea. I was getting dropped off somewhere with somebody I didn't know. So Houston and Ryan dropped me and Toby off downtown and were like, we'll be back in a couple hours. And we were like, well, fuck. And Toby was like, I'm hungry. We're going to Loopy's. Yeah. And we went, and I sat and watched Toby eat a calzone to himself at Loopy's, and he never offered me any of it.
Really?
You didn't?
I was probably so hungry. I was like, he must not be hungry. He ain't eating nothing.
I was poor.
But I don't know. Hey, it's a calzone. You asked for a bite.
I mean, it's true. It's true. I was being bashful.
I haven't had a calzone.
Oh, dude, calzones are the tits. What would you have in the calzone right now?
I don't know, cheesesteak. Something like that.
A cheesesteak calzone, that's what you're going with.
Yeah.
I mean,
cheese
like,
steak
yeah.
peppers.
Philly cheesesteak pieces of meat.
That sounds delicious.
So good.
Well, I remember we walked around.
We did walk around for a minute. Until we got a call from Houston and Ryan. I think they left early because they were just too high. And like...
It's kind of a hard thing to go into.
Yeah. I would think so. Especially, you would want to come
Everybody's
up.
In tuxes
You would want
to
to take it once you got there, right? So you could come up as the music's getting more intense instead of like... You'd get there and just kind of zone out. Like, everybody knows I'm high. Everybody fucking knows I'm high. But in reality, nobody gives a shit about you. Like, nobody looking at you.
Yeah, but, okay, so they picked us back up and then fed us mushrooms.
Yeah, Ryan, because he had his little Tupperware of psychedelics.
And then we were too far behind. I couldn't even listen to him. Like, we had to catch up.
That's really like where Toby and I started bonding was when we took those mushrooms. That's when I mark our friendship starting. Yeah. Because we were just kind of learning each other when we walked around downtown there. It's weird. We were on like it was a first date, Toby. Okay, we got dropped off on a blind date.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about, too? They were on a date.
They set us up.
Yeah. They're like, I got a good friend. Oh, I got a good friend, too. They should hang out. Fuck you.
We're going to drop them off. We're going to force them to hang out.
I don't like people trying to force my life into different ways.
We were puppets. Yeah. We were straight Pinocchs. Pinocchio for our international listeners.
What's his name? Giuseppe?
No, Giuseppe.
What's his name?
No, Geppetto.
Geppetto.
Giuseppe.
I like that name.
Giuseppe the Puppet Man.
Giuseppe's kind of like a town idiot.
Giuseppe.
No,
Giuseppe. Oh, that's just Giuseppe. He thinks he's like an Italian guy from the 17th century. He thinks he's a Renaissance man, but he's a veteran of the Cold War. He's kind of fucked up. Ignores all that. Montauk.
Oh man. Okay, so went back to Houston's house.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And that was an interesting ride back to Houston's house because Houston is driving, of course, and he's probably already, 2 hours, 2 hours into an acid trip, and we don't know how much they took, but later on in the night, we find out it's enough to send Ryan into a fucking catatonic state.
Yeah.
So that ride back, Toby and I were coming up on mushrooms. I had only done mushrooms a couple of times up until that point, but that was the first time I'd really... we took about an eighth a piece, right? We split a quarter, I think. And it was fucking marvelous. I enjoyed that trip a lot.
Mushrooms are my favorite, yeah.
No, I don't,
I don't know, it's not... But things have worked better for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you and I both prefer acid over mushrooms.
And DMT.
On a recreational level. DMT is not particularly recreational. That's more personal. And it's weird, though, too, because why would you... Since DMT is part of the molecular structure of psilocybin...
I thought about that, yeah. Why
wouldn't I like it more? Is it because I don't want it diluted?
I start cycling. That's what I remember from that night the most, was the fucking coffee cups. I don't know if I done
little coffee cups.
It was Troy. Troy was bringing out coffee cups
to
the fucking porch, and he'd bring a coffee cup out, drink half of it, set it down, go back inside, make another cup of coffee with a different coffee cup, and by the end of the night, there was 80-something coffee cups. I was cycling this fucking moment forever, it felt like,
But did you see another cup manifested each time? So were you
I don't know
surrounded?
There was a few cups at least. He was fucking with me.
I wouldn't... You think he was fucking with you? Did he take some too? Because I forget that Troy was there. Was it? No.
Troy just showed up.
Zach McAnally was there.
I don't remember him.
You don't remember McAnally?
Does he look like a metal guitarist? Okay,
yeah, he was the guy that played drums in Stedman's Revenge. Okay. Stedman being Oprah's... Oh, that's so funny. They got that off of a tabloid cover. It's Stedman getting back at Oprah. Stedman's Revenge. It's a great name.
That was a Gable band, too.
Yeah. The recordings were really bad.
I heard them live. I saw them at Barking Legs.
I was there. Fucking dude challenged me to a fight and then fought me at Stone Cup the next day.
Yeah.
That was so stupid. Oh my god.
Those things happen.
Yeah, those things happen. Those are stories for another day, maybe.
Dude, what was we were watching some comedian.
Dude, it was the Kings of Latin Comedy or some shit. George Lopez still fucking plays in my head.
It's haunting. I remember his face.
Dude, because I don't know if you've ever seen George Lopez's face while on a psychedelic drug, but holy shit. He looks like he is made of, clay. Oh my god. Just morphing clay that just pulls into these concaves in his face. And just it still plays in my head. And what was the catchphrase? What was that guy's catchphrase? You remember, don't you? Don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Something oh shit. Something not me though, or some shit.
Oh shit, I don't know.
It wasn't me.
Can't remember. Dude, that was a very strange night though. And those dogs, fucks, I hate those dogs.
Those little chihuahuas?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't a coincidence that when he just said dogs, you heard a dog bark, because Toby also has dogs. So I don't know. That's not from Post.
I just don't like chihuahuas.
Ghost dogs. They might be ghost dogs. I think those dogs are dead, but we like dogs here.
Oh yeah.
This episode is also funded by the...
Go get a dog.
Yeah, go get a dog. Don't spay or neuter, let that shit fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Spay and neuter your dogs. They're out of control.
Yep. So the wars.
The wars. What about? There's 2 wars
on our own soil.
All right. So also that night, Ryan again. I remember I kept doing this thing. Zach would go into so Ryan had reached a catatonic state. I don't remember because Toby and I were just kind of hanging out and we were watching the Latin Kings of Comedy and I think we watched Fight Club too.
Yeah,
but that didn't fuck with us as much as
the Kings of Comedy.
Yeah, because that was insane.
I don't know why.
Maybe because we knew Fight Club.
Yeah,
and it was just kind of indulgent and we could enjoy it.
Yeah.
I also remember, I think we did a lot of Call of Duty that night.
Yeah. I was wandering around a lot. I was outside a lot.
Yeah.
Like walking around. That was my thing at the time. If I got too high and I didn't like being around people, I would find the closest woods, and just walk into it and wander around for a little bit until I got my head straight. Yeah. And that was the way.
I just gotta be in nature.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Such a cliche, but it worked.
Yeah.
Find the woods. Walk.
You just gotta find those woods. Clippity clop. Snippity snap.
No, but Ryan, yeah. I do remember him.
He thought he was dying. He was
freaking
dying.
Yeah.
So at a point, he's like laying in Houston's downstairs bathroom. And he's gone full catatonic. He's like laying in a fetal position. And he's like rocking back and forth.
Listening to Pink Floyd.
He's listening to Pink Floyd.
Dark Side of the Moon.
But that's something we had to put on because
to calm him
Zach
down,
was fucking with him. Zach kept putting on like very aggressive music toward him. And I think
he's
like,
a jazz artist.
He's
a
beautiful
human.
soul. He's the Catman does not. Catman don't. He's one of our favorite people here.
But I love that Pink Floyd, a thing that would like scare most people. I feel like if they were tripping, was his thing that calmed him down because it was so beautiful and well written. Well,
but then like, oh man, I don't know if we watched the Dead movie that night.
That may have been later.
Yeah, because that might have been the first time I ever saw the Dead movie, and that was pretty magical.
I'm not sure it was that night.
Oh yeah, we're also pretty big Deadheads. That's kind of a big thing.
Don't look in the background.
Yeah, don't look at that. Oh shit! Oh no! I forgot. Oh no! Okay.
No, it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
Doesn't matter. Like this second thing.
Oh shit! I'm not even done with this one, bro. You're
Well,
just cheap. Look at you over there.
I'll roll another for me. Yeah.
Alright.
That's what this is about.
This is the fun part. This is where it gets good, I guess. I don't know where we're at. What does 693 bars equate to in 120?
Dude, I tried to learn that. That's the hardest thing.
There's some shit I just don't get. There's some shit about it I just can't learn.
It should be simple math. But
Yeah.
I make it way more complicated than it should be, I think.
Yeah, for sure. But I really only want to like learn stuff as much as I need to for them to be useful to me. I don't want to be like, I want to be good enough to do the shit I want to do at something.
Yeah.
I don't really want to like, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to be like, I just want to be able to do what I need to do with it. Like with Logic, I'm not going to learn like the key commands and shit like that. Or maybe I will eventually, but at this point I'm just trying to record the shit as it comes into my head and like, I guess my primitive ass is just like I point and click.
Yeah.
I pull down a menu bar and then I select what I want.
Yeah.
I'm a child of the 90s. What can I say?
Living on menu bars.
Living on what?
Menu bars.
Living on menu bars. That's a jingle.
Yeah. So,
well, I guess at this point we can kind of tell them a little bit more about us, maybe. Because like the night we met, we dosed.
It's interesting.
We shared some time with friends. It was a good bonding experience. It was set us up to be. I mean, we're still talking to each other at this point. We're starting a podcast, just to kind of like, I don't know, maybe like put a pinpoint in certain like a stepping stone almost. This is also like, this is Toby. We're making history, bro. This is history. This is etched in stone.
At least for like 30 minutes a day, I'd like to make history. That's a reasonable
That's a good
amount.
notion. That's a nice notion, Toby.
It takes a lot of hours to get up to that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, we just got to get to a point. We got to keep doing this. We'll get to a point where like we'll put up a Patreon and people will just give us money. You guys are just gonna give us money. No, I'm just kidding. But if you could give us money, that'd be great.
Yeah. I want to, dude, take it one day off.
Yeah, just one day a week. Toby and I work construction with his father.
Yeah. After a lot of different jobs, we've had a lot of different career choices.
Yeah.
At different times.
We've done a lot. Coming up.
But
we're going to join.
Whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah.
That episode would be
dude, I really want to get... So, viewers, let us know, like... What do you want?
What types? I also what we should be connoisseurs of it. You know, this is train, right?
It is.
Yeah.
What we're smoking. Okay. I don't know what my half was.
Yeah. Well,
I guess we should get on. Dude. Yeah. That's just bring it. That's casting a wide net, Toby. I like it.
Yeah. No,
it's not just about smoking weed and having a drink and talking with your bud. It's also about plugging. You got to plug that shit. You got to.
And we try different things. You know.
I get it.
I want to try good scotches, bro. I want that to be like a whole week and a half.
Tell us your favorite scotch, and if it's cheap enough, we'll get it. Or you can you mail liquor? Can you send us liquor?
Act like it's for a wedding. They won't question. They won't be like, they just got married.
Tell them that your granny is marrying.
Oh, don't get too weird.
A tycoon.
Okay. A typhoon.
A typhoon tycoon.
Body of water.
He owns a Chinese restaurant called the Typhoon Tycoon.
Sounds like a water park.
No, bro. It's
Typhoon Tycoon.
Well, he could also have a buffet.
Yeah. Water park / Chinese buffet.
Yeah, bro. It's the best thing ever. So what you get, though, is you charge people by the hour.
It's just a lazy river that you rise and shit up.
But you charge them by the half hour because you have to wait a half hour after you eat before you
swim.
So,
it's an hour all
money. You're making money. You're making all that money.
Just so they can leave, it's an hour.
Yeah. Like, what? Yeah, you can't leave until you've digested your food.
It's not fair to your system to not swim.
Right? You at least have to stay here for an hour and a half.
That's why
the guards will shoot.
You won't believe what your skin will look like when you get out of this water. So that's at least an hour and a half there. Yeah, it's triple. Hour and a half minute.
We charge by the half hour, but we require you to stay for an hour and a half. You also
unless you buy a bunch of drinks,
unless you buy, and then you can go because we encourage drinking and driving.
Oh man.
Drinking a joint with Davvy and Toby do not condone drinking and driving.
Oh.
I think this was a good idea.
Yeah, it was fun. I don't know where we at now.
I don't know.
Let's stop it naturally.
For sure. Okay.
Like now?
Now it doesn't feel natural.
That was my natural.
That was your natural thing was to say, let's stop it naturally. Now.
Yeah.
Let's just stop it.
Being myself.
It's just gonna be so natural. Just let it go. You just gotta let it go. Just let that baby fall off that cliff. Don't let babies fall off.
Make sure and remember, always have your babies on leash.
Yes, for sure. Your kids are out of fucking control. Oh my god, your children are the worst. Kids are the worst.
I like kids leashes.
Kid leashes. You like kid leashes, you know?
The kid leash laws around here lax.
Right.
Oh.
Just natural. Just be natural.
Don't say natural.
Yeah. No, please don't say stage freeze. Just do it. But no, so like, what do you think? Okay, so guys, talking to our viewers, what do you want to say to our viewers? What are things they should do? They should let us know.
Some Scotch recommendations.
Yes, Scotch recommendations.
Cigar recommendations.
Cigar? Are we gonna be doing cigars?
I want
as well?
cigars.
Okay, so I guess we'll just have to be a drink, a joint, a cigar, a smoke, and
A bong blitz.
A bong blitz. Yes, a smoking a pancake. Oh, dude, I was trying to like come up with some. So we're obviously this is unscripted, but I was trying to think of fun things to say. But I was gonna try to open up with that lame ass, and I was gonna try to open it up with some Austin Powers shit, and I don't think that was it.
And then play in your mind.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah. What was it?
Oh God! You almost had it.
What was it? Wait. Shit.
Not my house. I don't know. I don't know. Were we still trying to figure out the? Is that a callback? Is that a callback to the? Bringing it back. We're bringing it all back around to not Carlos Mencia, but George Lopez and that one other.
Yeah, shout out to George Lopez, my boy.
Yeah, my boy, my friend.
You helped my life.
Dog. Oh God. Yeah. You working on anything right now? What's your new song looking like right now?
It's more like classical trap. You know?
Yeah, classical trap.
Yeah, like
We talking like kind of lo-fi or?
try not to be.
Okay.
We're
We're trying to go overproduced, right? That's what we're trying to do.
I don't know.
More produced than not,
Yeah.
for sure. Toby and I work together a lot on music. Like for the past 10 fucking years, we've been working on this. Headspace. That was our first project. And like at the time, we were making and doing a lot of DMT, which is the most potent psychedelic known to man.
I didn't like the music around then, though. It sounded like Fish.
It did sound like Fish. That's just kind of what came out.
Yeah, I don't know.
We were young. We were listening to a lot of Fish.
It's either that or be like way too long and spacey and incomprehensible.
And then we couldn't remember it. Those first 5 songs that we wrote, except Flow, that kind of turned into Row.
Yeah.
Which I don't like that. Flow and Row. Flow, Row.
Flow. God damn it.
Yeah.
Written on a porch.
Flow. Oh, that shit. No. But your new song, Classical Trap. What are the elements?
Oh, yeah. Well, those are the 2 elements. Really? But, I don't know. I just like experimenting with it. It's like the horror genre.
Yeah, you like that shit.
It's like the musical
tunes.
horror genre. I love it. I don't know.
Musical horror.
It helps
So,
me.
Toby, are we going to write a horror musical someday?
Eventually.
Toby and I are going to break out on Broadway. You watch.
Yeah. All we have to do is get the theater, get the actors. I don't know.
Profits.
Question mark. Write a script. Learn to dance.
You gotta learn that dance. You gotta learn that 1, 2, 1, 2
Stop.
twirl. Yeah.
And then I'll make you a star.
What do you want?
That's the kind of shit you gotta talk like.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta talk like this.
Because you don't just need actors, you need helpers.
You don't need actors, you need helpers. You need people that are gonna get your vision across. Yeah, New York talking.
Oh no.
On the Broadway.
Touchy subject.
Oh, no. Am I giving too much away? Am I being too specific?
I have a squeaky ass chair. I'm gonna get some WD-45 and get the extra stuff.
Oh shit! Because they were trying to make jet fuel when WD-40 was happened upon. I believe.
You think it's a coincidence? No.
No, it's not. I'm gonna make this chair blast off like a rocket ship.
I kind of like this free shit, but it's not my favorite. I like the reds.
Yeah, dude. I'm definitely more like
Better.
so. Yeah. What is this again? A blanc?
Yeah.
A blanc?
Well,
Blanc. To our international viewers.
You better not say that I see, I'll slap you.
Well, I listen to these guys and I wonder why they always say the C.
Somebody y'all won't.
But
You fucking say that C. Kicked out.
yeah, I'm definitely more like a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a red wine.
Oh, yeah.
Just a bit of red
That's the
wine.
little girl.
Oh god. Little girl.
It's just always gonna be creepy. It's no.
It is.
Nice way to say
I know it has no context to you guys, but it's from a song.
Is it? I don't know.
Little girl. That's
I
gotta.
thought it was just I don't know.
But who said it first? No, we were doing that. Weren't we writing a song that used that kind of accent?
Wait.
Was it because of that, or did
Yeah.
that come from it?
I don't know. I don't remember that song either. Was that the like? Was that? Like she came across the seas. What was that?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that one. I don't know. Yeah,
Kinda
I'm trying to
Latin,
talk
maybe.
about
Latin Kings.
Latin Kings. Back around. Here we go.
Was it Latin Kings?
Getting a second wind. We're doing this.
Wait, were they saying they were like the gang of comedy? The Latin Kings of comedy?
Yeah, the Latin Kings
Yeah.
of comedy. Yeah, because everyone knows that that's a drug thing. George Lopez is in the cartel.
That's not. Don't hurt him.
Why? Why would he hurt?
Sound
I'm
him
just
out.
saying
Sound Lopez
something.
out.
I am an American,
Oh,
and apparently I have free speech, from what I am told.
especially.
So
Latin
if
Kings
I
of
want to
comedy.
say asinine and redundant and untrue things,
filibuster, I have the floor. So until I stop talking, I win the case. End all. I win the case.
order. Get this man a job. You're the best goddamn juryman I've ever seen. You put these lawyers to shame.
Need some laser sound. Oh,
Let us know what you
About
want,
lasers.
viewers.
What do you think about lasers?
Do you want laser noises? Do you guys want? I don't know. Do you want to know more? So this. Yeah, I also want suggestions about what you guys want us to talk about, because I'd like to get to that point, because Toby and I could talk about a lot of things, such as
I thought you were about to say abortion.
abortion.
I was like, no.
I mean, we could talk about
Let's
abortion.
not. Let's not be
That's
political.
that's not really in our wheelhouse, Toby. Now, if we were a more serious podcast, we could maybe tackle abortion,
Yeah.
but I don't think we
And
put
cell
in the
phone
preparation.
coverage.
Cell phone coverage.
First
What is
off-
up with my fucking? What is up,
This
Sprint?
piece of
What is
shit.
up, Sprint? I shouldn't be saying brand names. They could be sponsors someday. What up, Sprint?
Or enemies.
Or are we just?
Maybe you need more enemies in life.
Yeah. Maybe we need some enemies.
Enemies.
Yeah, this is the first podcast. Let's burn it down. All right, taking down the man. Shall we talk Illuminati?
Oh God. Click. I for some reason know.
You thought that was gonna do it? Shut it down. Toby's moving
I
his
have a
popcorn.
little trigger sensor right here, and I can shut it down. And, yeah. You need a big train. It's like that'd be awesome.
Mhm.
And Houston,
I
come
mean,
on,
we
we
should
play me a
best.
good song. I'll be like, shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down. But yeah. All right. I guess this is about it. Thank
Much
you.
love.
Yeah. What did you say?
Said much love.
Oh,
I'm being careful
it's pretty
with
derivative.
people.
You're being careful. Okay, so you're coddling.
No,
That's fine. I mean,
cuddling the balls.
you want? I'm gonna coddle them balls. That's what it is.
Okay, now
Okay.
we're getting started. Shut it down. That's fine. That's my signal now.
Shutting it down. You just want to shut it down all day. Okay. Well. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first ever episode of A Drink and a Joint with Toby and Davvy. It's been good, y'all. We'll be back soon. We'll be on YouTube and we'll be on Apple Podcasts and wherever you get podcasts, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. And hopefully you guys have a good response to this. Hopefully people fucking listen to what we have to say. I don't know how to tag this. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. And we gotta write a theme, dude. We gotta collaborate on a theme. Play us out, Toby. No, but yeah, I mean, if you're hearing this, you've already heard what the theme is, because we would have in the future. We're future tripping right now. We will have already developed and produced and mastered and
so we're just going back and looking at it right now. You know, what? We're going back and looking at it for fun.
Oh, we're gonna go back and look at this for fun? What are you talking about? What are we looking at for fun? Okay. All right. Well, catch us next time. We'll be drinking something different. We'll probably be smoking something different. And we love you guys very much. This is great. This is good. All right. Tell them bye, Toby.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.